A reading from John 19, verses 38 to 42. After these things, Joseph of Arimathea, who was a disciple of Jesus, though a secret one because of his fear of the Jews, asked Pilate to let him take away the body of Jesus. Pilate gave him permission, so he came and removed his body. Nicodemus, who had at first come to Jesus by night, also came, bringing a mixture of myrrh and aloes, weighing about 100 pounds. They took the body of Jesus and wrapped it with the spices in linen cloths, according to the burial customs of the Jews. Now there was a garden in the place where he was crucified, and in the garden there was a new tomb in which no one had ever been laid. And so, because it was the Jewish day of preparation, and the tomb was nearby, they laid Jesus there. A thought for Saturday of Holy Week. Saturday was the day when nothing really happened, nothing visible anyway. The whole of Jerusalem was celebrating the Passover Sabbath. It was a time of worship and family, and marking the historical freedom God had given to his people. Only the friends of Jesus would not feel like celebrating. It seems as if they were separated from family, and they were hardly a united group. More than likely, they talked of death, and they were full of fear of what might happen if they were seen in public. It was relatively minor characters, but with a significant role in the story, who came and buried Jesus, who came and did the practical things that needed to be done before the sundown so that Passover could begin. But for them it was not a practical thing. It was the last loving act they could do for this teacher, this companion, this person who had challenged and inspired them. The friends of Jesus were hiding away. I wonder if they struggled with the cause of Jesus seemingly at an end. How could they go back to their old lives after glimpsing God's kingdom with Jesus? But how could they carry it on without Jesus? Had it all been worth it? What would they do next? Were they safe? Saturday was the day when nothing really happened, nothing visible anyway. I suspect that day seemed like an eternity. They didn't know they were waiting for new life to rise. Life at the moment feels like that Saturday. Each day the same, as if we were in a limbo waiting for life to resurrect. Our normal has disappeared, possibly forever, and the new normal is yet to be. And each day there is talk of death. It may feel as if we are just waiting. Loving God, in this waiting time, enable us to know your nearness. Comfort us with hope. Fill us with eager patience. Rouse us to the work of your kingdom, and guide us to your new life. In this waiting time, help us cling to you. Amen.